All right. Welcome, everyone. If you haven't already, please, by all means, retweet the space, share with your telegrams and Discord channels. Let's get some people in here and let's share what Crypto Rejects is all about. Um, so, I guess what we'll do here to get started is what we always do. My name is Scott Smith. I am the lead dev and CEO of Heroes Token. We do this as our education format. This is our way of introducing projects to the community in an efforts to show them how to ask the right questions, how to, do their own research and make a wise decision on if that's a project they want to invest in or not. So tonight we have a awesome project that I'm a personal fan of called Crypto Rejects. I believe it's Tony who's joining us. Tony, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Yo, what's going on? How we doing tonight?
Oh, doing a fantastic. Lots and lots of things are going on in the space tonight. I wish I would have known about them. We would have probably rescheduled, but hey, you know what? We're here now.
You know, to the privileged few that are here, it's just better for them, I guess.
Oh, 100%, 100%. So, usually how we start things off is I ask, for you to tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started in crypto, just the basics, and then we'll get into the project in a little bit.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's a pretty standard story. I was just a average Joe, working. Well, actually, yeah, I was still working part time because my business was not really taking off yet. And I was one of those people that flooded into crypto after that Dogecoin surge. And sure enough, like many others, I ended up just going in not knowing anything about crypto and getting burnt. And it was a repeat with Shiba Inu. And I was a long time I was a long time member of another project, and I worked my way up, relatively high, and was a part of that project, and was running some of the marketing stuff for NFTs, and was really digging deep to get the name out there of that project and get those NFTs minted, and all by supporting at the time was a great project that was really doing some great things. And sure enough, it just I when I put my head on the pillow at night, it just wasn't enough for me. And I strive to do everything I can in my power to obviously control things, but I also just like the idea of not being restricted to a certain point. I like being able to, once you have that drive, you don't want to only go 50. You don't want there to be a speed limit. Like, you want to get where you're going, and you don't want any restrictions. And that is kind of just the theme of where we're going. And that's kind of how I got where I am today, is just a lot of time in crypto and a lot of times being burnt.
Yeah, I think a lot of us can relate. I see, we have Project X. We'll bring them up in a little bit. But, Mario has a similar story. I know we have a very similar story. And, the crazy thing, though, that I think people are missing out on, and this is, again, just my opinion, is if you've been in a previous bear market, this is kind of the norm. Now, there's some crazier stuff going on this one, but eventually it's going to turn. And when that happens, the projects that make it through and survive it, I personally feel like are going to be the ones that are going to just blast off, right? But yeah, I mean that's awesome that you took that upon yourself. It's a lot of responsibility, and I think any dev will admit to that when they decided to start their own project, it was a vision of grandeur that they could make a better better product for this space. And once they got into it, a lot of things, popped up or, approached them or, just came up that they just didn't foresee. And a lot of those projects, don't last long. You see them come in and, and 1 to 3 months later, they're done. So, I'm excited for what you're building here, and I'm going to let you go ahead and tell us about it because I think this is what's going to change the future, at least during the bear market, is what you are aiming to do with your NFT project. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bare bones right now, just because like you said, more people may continue to flood in, so I don't want to drop all the marbles. I kind of want to make it like a little bit of a conversation, with everyone involved. So, um, if you guys haven't heard yet, Crypto Rejects is a NFT project set to launch the 16th of December. We have a whitelist going out this upcoming week. We are very excited for every step of the way. One thing I was talking about with one of the core members is we want to celebrate every win, and we want to make sure that we're not looking over those little things, those very little things that could be very important. We have set up a enormous number of giveaways for community members and raffles and treasure hunts, and it's going to be it's just going to be a good feeling to just get back to those around the project. One of the big things that I'm being hesitant to share right now, just because I don't know if any of the other communities are going to jump in, but we do have a multi-community foundation that help build this project. One of them being Heroes Token, the second one being Project X, and both are in the Twitter space right now. So maybe it would be a good time to have one of you guys come up and just share, what you guys liked about it and how you guys want to help build the vision that I kind of set and that you guys all believe in, for the project.
Yeah, well, I think that the space is been very toxic in the past. Over the last 6 months, there's been efforts to bring a lot of collaboration and joint efforts between projects, but you don't see a whole lot of that still. You do see the occasional, couple of projects getting together and doing something together, or joining in a space or mutually supporting each other. What I personally liked about this is the group of projects that are involved and that are part of this, Project X being one of them. And I did invite you guys to come up and speak, Mario. But I like the idea that all these communities are coming together to cross promote each other and push a I don't know, I guess a unify DeFi, with the words of Worldwide Crypto, right? Unify DeFi effort to show the communities that it doesn't have to be one token or none. It can be multiple different projects that you're looking at, that you're passionate about, that you're involved in. And I think the projects, or the group of projects that we have involved in this, are all doing amazing things. And I know that, we don't have anyone here from, Dive or Vault Finance. But, I do know Mario's here, and, I'm going to let him talk about, what he's doing and building, and, how he feels about this whole I guess, collaboration between all of us. I'm actually going to even take it to that next step and say it's a partnership, right? Because we are all tied together in this, and it is going to take all of our communities to promote each other and to share what all these fantastic projects are doing and building. And building in a bear market, mind you. So I find a lot of value in that. And, I think at that point, I'm going to just, turn it over to Mario and let him give his 2 cents about it. How you doing, Mario?
Hey, what's up, man? Hanging in there, brother. Hanging in there. Been a long day. Been a long day. No, yeah, I mean, like I said yesterday in the space, I think the cool thing is that we're just giving our investors more opportunity. I think I look at things differently now that I'm part of part of running a project. I was like you guys where I kind of jumped in crypto and just wanted, a quick buck, but then I seen, people getting hurt, people losing, this is hard earned money. Most of the people involved in crypto are, hardworking people, blue collar people that have the dream of one day being debt free. Some people want to be millionaires. Most of the people I know just want to be debt free. They just want to
Hey,
be
Mario.
able to do things that
Mario.
our normal jobs don't really give us the opportunity to do. We sit and we pay our bills, and no matter how much money you make, a lot of times you live paycheck to paycheck. You want to give your kids things, and I just watching and making friends on crypto through projects and through previous investments that I was in as an investor, and just watching people get hurt. I didn't enjoy it. It sucks, man. And the biggest thing is because crypto can be, especially when you're first getting into it. Not everybody knows what they're doing. Number one, it's hard to kind of navigate the crypto space and know exactly what's not. You know, created this create that safe, space for people. And as we did that, which we did, I started meeting, people like you guys and a couple other projects that were partnered with like Food Chain I started saying like this shouldn't be just just invest in Project X. It's let's help these people navigate the space and give them opportunity to be introduced to other safe projects instead of chasing these green candles and continuously getting hurt. And I think that that's what this project does. It brings like-minded and trusted people together who aren't going to just screw their investors. And if you're willing to do that as a project, I think it really shows the type of person you are. It's just, I don't look at, you look at our community and you go in our Telegram. These people are my friends. They're invested in a project with us, and you talk to each other pretty much every single day. Even when your wife's yelling at you and asking you who are you talking to, it's but they become your friends, and it becomes a family in there. And you don't sometimes things slow down for your project, or maybe you want people to diversify, but you also don't want them to get hurt. So these partnerships, it's like, okay, well, go take a look at Heroes Token, man. I know that those guys are legit. Go take a look at Dive Wallet. They're building something cool. They're trusted people. Go look at Vault. And then with the NFT partnership with Crypto Rejects, it's like, NFT fans, look, we're not promising you millions of dollars through this NFT project, but we're promising you potential. We're promising you an opportunity at making some good money, especially when, the staking platform happens. There's chances you can hit that $10,000 NFT. And at the same time, every project that's involved is benefiting. All of the projects that are involved are using the revenue coming in from these NFTs to push their charts and build and develop their projects. So, whatever project you're involved within the 5 or 6 that are in this NFT project, when you're buying into these NFTs, not only are you giving yourself an opportunity to make some good money, and be part of a larger community, but you're also pushing and helping develop your main project. And I think it's, again, man, like you said before, being that cult, like us or nothing. um I just That's just not the type of thing I think that is where greed comes in. And I think that, once you get rid of greed, and I say this because it sounds good, once you get rid of greed, you'll succeed. Don't look to 1000x right now, especially in a bear market. Find trusted projects, and invest. Look up the word invest. I think people forget what that actually means. Invest in something and become part of the community and watch it grow. It feels good.
Yeah, I want to just share a little secret. I want to be a millionaire. No, I'm just so no that and those are all great points. And that's what this is building. This is building uh just a combined effort between multiple projects behind an NFT project that is going to be doing some great things for its holders. And I don't know if we're sharing any of that yet, Tony, but I do know that there's a lot of things planned for the future that are pretty exciting for every project involved, as well as Crypto Rejects and anyone who holds one. Am I lagging?
Sound to me,
I'm sorry, you broke up there, Mario.
No, I said you sound good over here, man. Pretty well, loud
Uh,
and clear. Loud
I'm
and clear,
I'm I'm
brother.
trying to go over my notes, man. See what I'm very comfortable with sharing and what is kind of right on the edge. But we we with
well,
the
so
what
you don't have to share too much. I know the whole idea here is we want you have a marketing plan in mind leading up to the drop of the NFTs, which is sometime in the next year. Just to give everyone a heads up. It'll probably be sooner than that, very soon, but you know we I know there's some logic behind Tony sharing what he shares and not sharing what he's not sharing. And it makes it a little tough because I like to ask tough questions, but I will put it this way. Share what you can with us, Tony, and we will go from there and base it on that.
okay. Um so I'm gonna share everything. You know, I may not go into deep details. So we are launching with a pretty solid number of NFTs at a relatively competitive price in a bear market. You might just sit there, scratch your head, and just be like, why not, set yourself up for something easier? I kind of look at something like that and think about it, and go back and forth. And if it wasn't a challenge to mint these, it wouldn't be any fun. And everything about this, not only like are we building a multi foundation aspect to the project, we want to have fun with it. We want to be able to give away $10,000. We want to be able to give away 100 grand. We are cycling through everything that essentially will be made off the NFTs and giving it back and using it to help all the projects involved as well. And of course, Heroes Token, big shout out. We cannot forget our charity. We are essentially just trying to build something that we will have fun with, that will bring tremendous value. We are going to be a hyper auto deflationary NFT project, meaning we will have floor sweeps at OpenSea once a week. We are going to keep competitive prices. We not only with the competitive prices, we plan on having one of the gnarliest, and I mean gnarliest amount of one of ones with all ETH giveaways. And I would love to share that number of one of ones, but the probability of someone just randomly minting one and pulling out a one of one is pretty significant. I mean, we're not playing with little numbers over here. One thing I would say is our staking platform. The way we are setting it up is going to be like something you've never seen before. Never seen. Yeah, I mean, I've looked and I've talked to at least 20 different devs and I've talked to influencers about this. No one's seen anything like it, and it is going to be one of the most substantial staking that you'll see, and you'll see that it benefits those people that have more NFTs just as much as it does to the people that only have a few. And I wanted to assure that every dollar invested into this project is accounted for. And with that being said, you'll just have to see who's staking. It's going to be knocked off probably 100 times when people actually see how it looks.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm excited for it. Yeah, well, there's a lot of information in that little bit that you talked about. There's going to be some very unique NFTs, you said, one of ones that will be very limited, it sounds like, that if you happen to mint one of those, you're, cha-ching, right?
We have one $10,000 and four $5,000 giveaways.
Nice.
Yes, and I can't go over the number of one of ones or the mints we have yet because it's got to be a surprise. If I tell them how many one of ones there are, I can't give away the secret. I kind of just want them to be like, "Oh, are we done yet?" And I'm like, "No, we're not even halfway there yet."
Right. So with that, let's talk about the NFTs themselves. So what was the inspiration? And I know we don't have anything to reference, but I do see your PFP looks very much like one of the NFTs. What is the inspiration behind the design of the NFTs?
So this goes back to just crypto in general, and my grandmother was always like, "Oh, you crypto, those technology people, you'll never make money." Yeah, oh yeah. It was kind of just like a bittersweet thing. She's a sweetheart, but those older Polacks are very stubborn, and she was just trying to correlate crypto with technology and robotics and all this, and all of it wasn't really clicking for her. So we originally drew up a half human, half robot type of idea. And as we got deeper into it, we kind of just fumbled with it a little bit. And my designer came up with a couple designs, and this is one of the ones that I like the most. The design you'll see is nothing like what the NFTs will look like. The finished NFTs are much better looking than the one you'll see in in my picture.
Nice. And, so aside from the inspiration from your grandmother, was there any other reasoning for, going with the half human, half, android type of feel?
Yeah, when she correlated crypto with technology and robotics, when I correlated the name of Crypto Reject, I kind of correlated a person who is half robotic, still human. Therefore, like not fully generated robotic, meaning you got rejected, essentially. The design we had made it look like you were more of a Darth Vader type than you were like an Iron Man type, if that makes sense. It's kind of someone that needed the robotics to live versus the person that chose to have the robotics in their life. I don't, yeah, I would love to reveal it someday because, it still is a cool design that we had. We just could not go deep with it. We couldn't go deep enough.
Right. And, they will be revealed sometime in the next year. So that's exciting.
I meant the original drop.
Okay. I gotcha. So, yeah, I mean, what else can we talk about here tonight?
Yeah, I would love to share all the partners we have. And I would also love to go a little deeper into that. So obviously you guys know Heroes Token. Honestly, Heroes Token is the worst community, that we have, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, we have Heroes Token. We have Project X. We have Dive Wallet. We have Vault. We have a lounge called Shipwreck Cove. And we're currently on the back end of working some partnerships out with some influencers. We also have Worldwide Crypto and Links partnered as well. We are currently working on, yeah, like I mentioned, a few influencers in the background. It's some exciting stuff. And I'm not just talking like, oh, we're going to pay these promoters and they're going to promote. No, we're talking people that are going to have skin in the game with us. I mean, ride or die type of things. It kind of goes back to that unity aspect, and you'll see that a lot of things get knocked off in crypto that turn out to be successful. And I was already speaking to an old friend of mine who's running a different project, and he is already trying to knock something off. We're doing a little bit. He partnered with a different community on a different thing. And I know partnerships are relatively, normal to do, but to start a project together with multiple projects involved isn't something you'll see. And you probably will start to see because you will be blown away by the success that we are setting up for all investors and all members, a part of the community. I mean, we we started marketing last night, and somehow we already have $750 worth of stuff to give away. Actually, Mario gave away some money last night too, so we're right around $1,000 in less than 24 hours. So money is flying off the wall.
Nice. Yeah, and that it is exciting. There are some really nice projects that are involved in this, and I guess, we can do like a quick, elevator pitch, Mario, if you want, and share what Project X is doing. I have like all the bullet points for Vault and Dive that I can touch on.
Yes. It would be really cool to go over some of the great aspects of all the communities involved and what those communities are kind of standing for. It's a little hard because we don't have all of them with us tonight because a lot of other things have gone on, and I do know our lounge dev is actually asleep. So I'll go ahead and speak about Shipwreck Cove. Shipwreck Cove is essentially an AMA lounge. They do quizzes. They bring on some really great people, and they do a lot of real estate investments that go all across the world. And speaking with the Devi is a very down-to-earth, genuine person that, when I first started talking to him, it struck me immediately like this was a good person to have involved with this that really believed in the vision. And I can't wait to, really start sharing more of these communities behind it because it's just going to be a very organic thing. We've turned away other communities, no matter the circumstance or what they offered or this, because they weren't really believing in the vision. They just wanted to have some exposure for their project. And as much as we want to benefit all the projects, we can't, we didn't feel comfortable bringing on a project that was just me, 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 me. I want the same respect for Heroes Token as, you guys to go respect Project X just as much. So, and it's vice versa with everyone. We all play, we all win together. Sorry, a little rambling. It just, it's hard trying to find all the information I can say without saying too much.
Well, yeah, and I was actually, you must have gotten cut off there and I brought you back up, but I was just asking Mario to do a quick elevator pitch on Project X to share with the space what they're doing. And keep in mind, Mario, next week is all about Project X. So, you'll have like an hour and a half to go all out, right, buddy? So quick elevator pitch, and then I'll touch on Dive and Vault and share what they're all about if nobody's familiar, and we'll go from there. All right, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So I was breaking up really bad earlier. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'll be quick, man. I promise. So Project X, just like most of you guys, we were investors and we wanted to change the game, man. Jumped in and create a project. Cool thing is, we just hit over 600K. We just got we got above 600K market cap again. If you guys haven't been following, we did have a really big dip. We have a 1.7 million all-time high back in August, and the launch was pretty hyped, and I think people were looking for a quick buck, and those some impatient people jumped out. They made their money, they jumped out, they didn't trust the system. But on the way down, we continued to build, and the people that stuck with us got rewarded through our X Club airdrops and things like that. So just quick, man. Take a look at Project X. I'll be able to talk to you guys about it next week a lot. Cool thing is, right now we just hit 87% of our supply is either staked or locked. Extremely safe, unruggable. In addition to being doxed and everything, we wanted to ensure everything was locked. So investors felt safe, and a lot of people have been staking through our Brew Labs. If you stake while you're an X Club, you earn, right now it's about 20% APR. You earn Ethereum rewards, and we do monthly X Club airdrops. And these NFTs, the revenue will be helping us feed our X Club wallet. And what that is going to do for us is it's going to give us opportunity to do some really, really good buybacks. And it's going to help us push the chart. And then guess where all those tokens are going that we bought back? They're going right back to our community, because we want people to profit. That's what we want people to do. Be smart. Don't dump on your community. But at the same time, we want you to profit. We want you to make money. And we want to reward you for your loyalty, man.
Dude, awesome. I love that.
That was quick, right? That was good. That's the shortest.
That was.
I'm holding back here. It's tough for me.
I know you are, man, and I appreciate it.
This is really hard for me. It helps that my wife is kind of side-eyeing me because it's getting late. But that was, there's a lot more to it, guys. But that is the elevator pitch.
Yes, and I assure you, next week's Live in Person will be in full detail of what's going on in Project X, because
all 4 hours next week.
Well, I don't know about 4 hours. I think we're going to make out a hard cap of 2.
2's too much as well, man.
Okay. But yeah, so no, Project X is an awesome community. They have NFTs as well as tokens. And if you're not in their Telegram. You should definitely check it out. Follow Project X and take a look at them. But yeah, we're going to deep dive into them next week. The other projects that are involved, one we had on live and in person a little while back. They're called Dive Wallet. If you're not familiar, they are creating a decentralized cross-chain mobile wallet with tools to effectively manage their assets, and they're committed to keeping your money safe from scammers. They did launch this past March, and they are just like the rest of us, continuing to build and grow in this market. And I believe they have some other things they're working on. I'm not sure, if we're allowed to share any of that. So I'm going to just stop right there. But awesome project also. You should check them out. You could probably even catch the live and in person on our YouTube channel that has the full episode just about Dive Wallet. And then the other project that is involved is Vault Finance. They are just, if you haven't heard, they're making some pretty big waves in the space as well. I know, I just want to make sure there's no one in here from Vault. Nope. All right. So they're a Novation Launchpad that and Cellus DEX produces no contact cells, no onboarding fee, exposure via multiple wallets, DEXs, and they have an app cipher. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the bullet points here that I know I can share for right now. But again, another project that is doing some really amazing things in this space that are part of the Crypto Rejects, and their communities will be part of the Crypto Rejects, as well as Heroes Token. And, for those in here that aren't familiar, I mean, we are building an ecosystem that is evolved from just a meme token that benefited charity to a full utility token that has a NFT project coming in the future. We have real world utility with our Apparition app and products, as well as, our live and in-person segments, which we have branched out and now are on YouTube. And then, of course, you can't forget the charity. To date, over $51,000 donated to community polled charities, and there's going to be a lot more to come. We are definitely not stopping anytime soon. So you have these amazing projects involved, bundled with, the experience and expertise that Tony has with the NFT market and the collection that he is launching, Crypto Rejects. And then you have the promotion and experience with marketing from Worldwide Crypto, who is just been an amazing voice, for all of us to, just chime in and follow on his YouTube platform. He always puts great content out there, and he does a great job. And I'm going to send a shout out because I see him down there. Darren's in the space. He's a personal friend. Love the guy. He puts out some amazing content as well. But but for right now, it's you've got the crypto projects that are involved that are all amazing. You've got Worldwide Crypto, all supporting Crypto Rejects, all coming together to bring unity to this space and show the community that there is more than just a single project you should be following or you should be looking at to potentially invest. Mario said it, diversification is key, and we promote that every week that we do this space, and we bring another project to our community and share. We've had some fantastic projects, and the whole idea behind that is to get people to start realizing that there's more than just one project in the space. There are just an abundance of them that are good, solid projects that are continuing to build. And all the projects that are in this crypto rejects effort are all those projects that are continuing to build in this bear market. So I am super excited about that. All right. Where do we go next, guys?
Let's open the floor for some questions. Yeah.
Right on. Anyone have any questions, please request the mic. We'll bring you up. Come on. All right. Well, I will ask the two of you a question. What was that?
Win Lambo?
I think in this space we're talking Toyota Corolla, but at least at this time. Wait till the next bull run.
Yeah.
and if I'm not mistaken, I think Mario's getting a truck.
No, I like my current truck, man. I'm good with that.
No, Mario just wants a season pass to the Philadelphia Eagles.
That would be lovely as well. Absolutely.
Wow. Well, Mario, you're out. Where are you located, buddy?
I'm in Florida, but I'm from the Philly area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually central Pennsylvania myself.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
So,
I'm from South Jersey, right over the bridge, Camden County in South Jersey. But I
okay.
joined, once I got in, I joined the military and I moved away. I was in Germany for a couple of years and I was in Kentucky. In my final destination, we decided when I got out of the Army, it was like, you want to go back to New Jersey or you want to go to Florida? And it was, it really wasn't that difficult of a decision. It was, and I love it here, man. But you can't take the Philly out of me. I'm still an Eagles fan, and but I mean, right now I'm like sitting outside by the pool. It's 80 degrees. I love it here. I can vacation in the cold, but I don't like to live in it.
I hear you. I just wondered because I didn't think you were from this area, at least at the moment, and it surprised me to hear that you were an Eagles fan.
Oh yeah, I'm diehard, man. I used to be able to take the train right to Philly, man. 15 minutes.
Wow. So here's my question for you guys, and it is not necessarily related to Crypto Rejects or Project X, but what is your thought of when this bear market is going to start to turn into the bull market?
Oh, I can tell you
kind of time frame?
that exact answer. Nobody knows. In all honesty, man, you know what these people remind me of that say they're experts? They remind me of Florida weathermen. It's like, when it starts going up, they're like, oh yeah, it's going to go up. And then it goes down. It's, you know what? I don't want to dive deep into it, but there's a lot of manipulation in my opinion. There's some big money controlling crypto, big money, a 5 to 10% jump in BNB is huge for somebody that's got massive amounts of money in it. It might not be a lot to us that only have 4 or 5,000 in it, but somebody that's got 400, 500,000, maybe 4 million in it, that 4% increase is big. And then they take their profit and it dumps, and then they do it all over again. But I tell people, I said, these experts, they're like Florida weathermen. They wake up, they say, look, it's going to be hot. It might rain. It might not. I don't think anybody knows, man. I hope that us as small investors start to get smart and take over, and it starts to go up through DeFi.
Yeah. Tony, any predictions or thoughts, or it might not even be, I'm not holding you guys to this. This is just a question I like to ask to get, people's opinions, because, everyone has an opinion on this and they have a thought process behind it. And I find it interesting to what those are. But Tony, what do you think?
Um, you know, am I crazy to say that maybe the Crypto Rejects launch, creates and develops the bull run?
Oh,
Like
that would be
we've
cool, man.
we've seen it with Shiba Inu, and we've seen it with Dogecoin. It very well could just be any project flickering, and all those uneducated people, like I was once, a while ago, yesterday, flood into crypto. And it's not that we need people to jump in to get burnt, but we do need to see fresh blood. And, if analytics and statistics are telling us anything, it's telling us that the little fish are coming in and the big fish are moving out. But I really just don't see it that way. I kind of see it as there's no prediction. It's any given moment. I mean, we watched ETH fluctuate from 900 to, I believe it got to 2000, maybe 2100 within like a 60-day period. And if anyone's a big ETH holder, I mean, that's kind of a bull market for people that were holding ETH at 900.
Yeah. I mean, Project X is on a bull run right now. Let's be honest. Look at the chart. Look at the chart from September 19th to now. It's been incredible. And I don't say that just to, pat us on the back. I think it's all up to your community as far as the big time bull run. Again, we can't control that. But what we can control are our own small little projects. I think what's important and what we have to realize is that the people involved in your project right now are the foundation of that project. And it's very important to get rid of people that don't believe in what you're doing or people that are looking for a quick pump and dump. And I think if you look at our chart, that, we did a really good job of, well, they did a good job of selling themselves, but, it went down, but we have, it's up to the developers of projects. It's up to you. It's up to me. And it's up to us keeping the promises to our community. It's up to our community trusting us and being patient. And that is what is going to keep you going. Anybody could, our projects, our small projects, we could be on a bull run right now. Somebody decides, you know what, let me dump, 30 BNB. And then, boom, you're down a little bit. I think it's up to us, man. It really is. And obviously the big dogs, BNB and them, as they start to go up as well, that will significantly help our projects. But we have to control what we can control. And I think that any project can go on its own little mini bull run as long as the community committed to the bigger picture.
I hear you. So those are all fantastic points, and dude, that is awesome that your chart is pumping. That's fantastic. I agree. I think a lot of it has to do with community. I know, we have a pretty solid foundation where we're at. Our chart has been moving sideways for quite a bit. We're looking for it to start going up, right? And gaining that extra exposure. And you make a fantastic point, is following through on the things that you say that you're going to do and the things that you're putting out there. And that is also a key element to a good, solid project. I think, as far as the market and when it will turn, I think, there's big money in the space. They're just sitting on the sidelines. They're kind of waiting for the moment. And who knows, maybe, it's the Pentaverte where, there's like this group of individuals that call the shots and they're like, okay, it's time to push the button and it's go time.
I feel like that's what it is sometimes. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, how are all these charts pumping at the same time now? Like you look at them and it's like, okay, Bitcoin's up, Ethereum's up, BNB's up. They're all together. I don't know. It blows my mind sometimes.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, maybe that's what it is, but, personally, I think, the economy has to get sorted out, and, we got to see what we're looking at in 23 as far as, if we're heading for a recession or if it's going to recover sooner. I think that's going to play a major part, not just in crypto, but in just general investments like traditional stocks. I think we're going to see that's going to be the telltale on where the market is. Now, with that being said, personally, my goal is to accumulate as much as I can during this time because, the solid projects are going to recover when that happens. And that goes for the stock market as well. Everything is on sale. So, my play is pick up what I can when I can with the little money that I've got to do it with, and hang on, for dear life until that next bull run, right? But no, man, I love the transparency and your thoughts on that. Most people actually do give me a time frame. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I had no idea. No idea.
Hey, let's get into something fun. I didn't want to do it, but I just got confirmation and approval from, the big man up there. We are going to have another $250 giveaway. All you have to do to enter, which I will need your help with this, Ace, is retweet and like the Twitter space. And if I could get Ace to link the Telegram of Crypto Rejects, go join the community and comment done in the chat. All participants will be selected on Saturday by Worldwide Crypto himself, and everyone will be paid out accordingly who won. Again, $250 giveaway in ETH. All you have to do is like and retweet this, and join the Telegram and comment done.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys go ahead and talk for a little bit, and I will create a post and do that. Unless, Tony, you want to create a post on the Crypto Rejects site, and then I'll just pin that at the top.
Yes, that is a better idea, actually. I'm actually kind of I'm just excited to be able to give more money away.
Nice. Let's go. So, does anyone have any questions? You want to pop up, ask? I know we're just, chit-chatting here, but all right. Yeah, so, Mario predicts the next bull run will be in 2 weeks. So that happened.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, it's happening.
But then the next day it's going to dump, and then 3 days after that it's going to pump, and then it's going to fall a little bit.
Well, as long as we have the inside scoop from you, buddy, we're good.
Yeah,
we'll just play the market right.
I'm telling you, that's the exact like the weathermen in Florida, man. They wake up, they get on TV, they're like, look, the sun's going to be out, there's going to be some clouds, might rain, but it might not, but there's a really good possibility, and I think that's how it is, man. There's no experts, and anybody that tells you they're an expert, and I know there are strategies and things like that to reading charts and this and that. I get that. But when you look at something as large scale as Bitcoin, as large scale as BNB and Ethereum, people have control of that. And I don't like to put out the word, Ponzi scheme, but when you look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, and it's a scary thing to get involved with. I think right now is a great time to get involved because it is so low. But when it got up to that 50,000, 40,000 for one Bitcoin, it's like people get scared, man. Like, what? I gotta, that's a lot of money And if it dips, you lose. And with those coins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, it's a race to who can get it the earliest. And then, when it goes up, it's like, should I time it right and get rid of it now? And then a lot of times someone triggers it. And, in all reality, that's why we created our project, because it's different than that. And I think that the more projects you see offering things like rewards or doing charities like you guys do, those are the ones that are going to drive crypto. And, I'm not saying we're better than Bitcoin, obviously, but look at the way it works. Look at how Bitcoin works. Again, if you spent $40,000 to buy one Bitcoin when it was at 40,000, you still only have one Bitcoin and it's only worth $16,000. And your friends and family are looking at you right now like, dude, like that Bitcoin you bought ain't worth shit now compared to what you bought it for. And that scares people away. And that's why you got people like us creating ways that are saying, yeah, I bought it when it was at this market cap, but the people who run that project found ways to, help me out as we went down. And when we do get back, I'm going to have a lot more than I started with. Where the person with that one Bitcoin, when they get back to 40,000, guess what? They're only going to have that one Bitcoin. And we, as I don't have money to continue to just put into Bitcoin or Ethereum. If I bought it when it was at 40,000, I spent 40,000. That might have been the money I had. And not everybody has the money to continue to put more and more in. And if you want it to be successful, you got to find ways to help the investors that are getting dumped on. You have to find a way to help them. And I think that, we're doing that. And a lot of other projects with the rewards and things like that, that is what's going to change the perspective of crypto. Anybody that's looking at it and sees that you bought at 40 and it's worth 16, they're going to walk away from it. They don't want nothing to do with it. That's my opinion. It's a scary thing, but we're going to get innovative, and it is the future still, in my opinion.
I'm still here. I'm retweeting that post so we can get that done. So we're gonna make it so that you have to retweet this space. Is that what you want to do, Tony? All right. I've been deserted. That's what I'm gonna do.
Just do it. Man. Just do it.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right. So I am going in here. And in, and we are golden. Tweet. Okay. So I just posted from the Heroes account. Let me pull that up and put it up at the top of the page here. If it went through yet. But no, you made a lot of good points there, and I have to share, which I am totally bummed about, is I had the opportunity to buy Bitcoin at 37 cents, and
that hurts.
That does hurt.
that hurts. That hurts.
That freaking stinks, is what that does. Yeah. So, all right. So I posted in the comments of the Spaces chat the tweet from Crypto Rejects. All you got to do is click on the Telegram, join it, and of course you want to like Crypto Rejects, Heroes Token, Project X, and type in done in the Telegram. So, and Tony got rugged, it looks like. Ah, bummer. Well,
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
okay.
log
Unless,
off, Tony. Jump off and then get back on. It happened to me earlier, man. Just leave the chat and then jump back on, and you should be good to go. Twitter's been doing that. I can't talk and I can't hear sometimes. I think people just mute me.
yeah. Really, you're not muted, Tony. You're a co-host. You can't be. I think he's having technical issues.
Oh man, I think you're all having technical difficulties.
All right, go ahead and give it a try. He's connecting. Here we go. Wow. Gotta love Twitter, right? There you go. Okay. Welcome back, Tony. Or did I rug now?
No, I can hear you, Tony. We can't hear Tony still.
Yeah, Tony, you're up here as a speaker, so not sure what's going on. He's requesting again. Maybe we'll get Mario to sing for us.
Nah, you don't want that, brother.
Well, why not?
You don't want that. I don't drink anymore, so no singing.
All right. Well, in any case, usually we keep these spaces to as close to an hour as possible. So here's what we want everyone to do. Everyone, go to the comments of this space, find the Telegram for Crypto Rejects, and jump in there, join the chat, and type in there done. That is going to enter you to win $250 that will be announced over the weekend by Worldwide Crypto. All right. So easy, easy, easy. All you got to do is go down to the comments, click on the link that I posted there for Crypto Rejects. It'll take you to their tweet, follow their Twitter, click on the Telegram, click done in their Telegram, and you are all set for that entry. And yeah, Tony, I'm trying to give you approval. I keep hitting it. It just won't let you come up. It doesn't like you. You've been rejected from the space. See what I did there?
Yeah, crypto reject.
Oh, boy. All right. I think it just doesn't like Tony because we brought up Chip. How you doing tonight, Chip?
Hey, I'm good. I'm just where you say the comments at? Where we go for the comments?
So if you go down to the little plus sign in the bottom right, it looks like a little feather. It's a blue dot. Do you see it? Yes, no,
Yep.
maybe.
Yep, I see it.
All right, so tap on that, and then it'll give you the ability to retweet the space.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, you don't want to do that. Let me see here. Did you find the tweet?
No, I see the tweet. That's when I want. Ain't that when I want to send a retweet out or something, or tweet out, let them know we're in the
Yeah,
space.
so you want to go to right, you want to go to project or Crypto Rejects, and I did tag them in the comments. Their tweet, and their tweet has their Telegram listed on it. You're going to click on the Telegram, join the Telegram, and type "done" in their Telegram.
Okay,
Hey,
so basically,
I just pinned it to the top of this space.
is at the
Thanks,
top.
Mario.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the top of the space.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
tweet.
yeah. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Tony. It doesn't like you, buddy. I keep trying to bring you up. Here, I'm gonna resort. I'm gonna make. Let me grab the main phone here, and I'm gonna make Mario a co-host and see if you can bring him up. All right, Mario.
Sure, man. We can try it.
Go into the Telegram. Let's see. Aggro sent me done.
Hey, I'm gonna warn you now, Tony, that you better have all your ducks in a row because this gentleman here that is up speaking with us, Chip, he is going to drill you and get all the details because he is awesome at that, and I appreciate him for that. He does his due diligence.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check the background first.
Yo.
Now, yeah, I don't know.
Yo.
It said
Yo.
Hey,
Yo.
what's up, Tony?
Yo. Back for the dead.
you're welcome.
Yo, who?
Fix everything.
Chip is gonna drill me.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that, Chip is one of our community members, and he has put me to the test over the last year and a month. He has just been a solid community member, asking really tough questions, and I appreciate him for that because, we believe in, full transparency, giving all that information out there and sharing that with the community. And a lot of times the community won't ask those questions. And Chip does a fantastic job of keeping us on our toes.
All right. If you're gonna hit me with a question, at least hit me with a chocolate or vanilla ice cream question first.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to ask that now?
Yeah, we gotta start easy.
Sure.
We gotta work our way in.
Which one you like? Which one you prefer? White chocolate chips on vanilla or chocolate?
I'm more of a vanilla person, but I do like the chocolate fudge.
Chocolate fudge, I got you.
No, trust me though, when Chip digs in and starts doing his research, he's going to bring some questions. He always does.
They're welcomed. I'm very accustomed to that, and I'm honestly hoping I can't answer all of them because that means you're asking some pretty darn good questions.
Just for safety, community safety, making sure everything legit, stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I do like that, and one of the old communities I was a part of, we actually did we did a monthly giveaway of the best questions asked of the month, and I believe it was like when we hit month 3 of the super bear market, the question that won for that month was just win Lambo.
Nice. So, Tony, do you want to do any closing statements?
Yes. Okay. Closing statements would be check out Project X, check out Heroes. Unfortunately, Dive and Vault aren't here, so I'm not going to shout them out. I'm just kidding. Check out Vault Finance. Check out the Dive Wallet. Of course, if you have Telegram, check out Shipwreck Cove AMA Lounge. As always, check out Links. Worldwide Crypto is one great human being that everyone should be following, honestly. What I would like to say is right now the best source to get any information about the project would be the Telegram. We have the website going live any day now. I mean, any day now. And that's where you'll find the white paper, the socials, the mint, maybe even, the one of one count. You'll get lots of great information on there. It's all coming in the following days. What I would say is don't hesitate to jump into the chat and just ask any questions publicly. And yeah, if you are Crypto Reject, this is the place for you.
I can't believe none of you guys corrected me, man. I didn't bring up Link's crypto app once, and neither of you guys said, "Hey, by the way," I always just associate Worldwide with it. So, yes, Link crypto app is also one of the partners in this project. So there's another solid, foundational. It's not a crypto project, but it is a place that you can go and just verify and follow all your tokens in your wallet. I love that. The Heroes community loves that. So, Mario, any closing statements?
Nah, man. My wife is my wife is staring at me. I gotta go. But no, man. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to get together with a bunch of good people and let's have some fun, man.
Absolutely. And actually, we did have someone pop up here. Andy, how you doing tonight?
Hey guys, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Did you have any questions for Crypto Rejects?
Well, no, but I'll go do some research and check out your stuff. I was going to speak on behalf of Link's crypto app because we're partnered with them, the token that I'm part of, and I won't say that name because I don't want to shill in here. But what's really cool about that Link's crypto app is that you don't have to import your wallet. All you got to do is create an account with them when you download that app, and then you copy and paste your wallet address into their app, and they will import your tokens based off what's in your wallet based on the blockchain. And you can hide tokens that you don't give a shit about, like the ones that have been dusted to your wallet that you didn't even want. But then what it does do is it will go out to the blockchain and query the data, and it will show you the value of your tokens or crypto, whether it's listed on services like CMC or CoinGecko, etc. You don't, if it's a token that's newer and hasn't paid to be fast tracked onto those services, that's no big deal because the Link's crypto app will still show you the value of your tokens.
Dude, 100%. I appreciate you coming up and sharing that. I know Heroes and I believe Dive and Vault are all on the Link's crypto app.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, and Worldwide and the crew there are just building a fantastic platform, and it just keeps getting better and better.
So next time you talk to Worldwide, you can say, "Hey, Andy Lucas came up and repped you guys because you weren't there." So
I'm going to message him now.
Hey, we're on Links too, man. Links is awesome, man. And then Crypto Worldwide is a good dude, and they're creating something for us to get past some of these garbage, money hungry sites that only want to make profit for themselves.
Yep. No, I agree. And then in regards to Dive Wallet, we just did an AMA with them. But those guys are awesome. They've got a good product they're working on too. I'm one of their beta testers for their wallet, but that's really all I can say. So
Nice. And just out of curiosity, Shill, just what project are you part of?
it's a little token that's been around for 2 months called OG SafeMoon.
All right, man. Well, reach out to me. We'll talk. All right. Maybe we'll have you on live and in person.
All right, Ace, I'll do that, man. Thanks.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it.
What a great night. A lot of it didn't really come to how many people we had, but I guess just the conversations and the people that we had involved tonight, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm sure Ace and Mario are also very happy and satisfied with the outcome we had.
Yeah, we always get very interesting conversations in our live and in persons, and we always kind of, try and keep it fun, light, but we do try to dive in, and we will definitely be digging in more to crypto rejects as the weeks progress, because more and more information is going to come out, right, Tony?
Let's just say all the information will be coming out very soon.
Nice. And
TikTok.
Yeah, and I know Mario, myself, and the other projects are just dying to get that information out there that we're like holding on the back of our tongues, that we're just like, we want to just shout it out, but we can't.
I forgot to mention something. If you are in the Telegram, we have a big giveaway next week. We will be hosting a meme competition, and anyone in that Telegram is invited to participate. This is a little bit bigger than a $250 giveaway, so you don't want to miss the information on that. And of course,
all right, we got a guy probably gonna win that.
Yeah, we will have some rules and stuff that will apply, like how many memes you can make and the people you have to tag or hashtag. And yes, I can't wait to share more information about that, because that will be coming. We'll probably start it Monday. I do just need to double check, but it will be starting sometime next week for sure. And it will go the full week, and all winners will be announced next Saturday for that. We will have 3 winners, and like I said, this is going to be a little bit bigger than 250, so don't miss out on that.
Dude, fire. So with that, I will say everyone in this space and everyone that listens to it should be following all the people that were speaking in this space. All of them are just fantastic people in crypto, in Web3. Not too familiar with Andy, but I followed him anyway, man. Anybody that talks that much about, that many good things about Lynx, he's a friend in my book. But we'll get into chatting a little bit later. But this is what we do. We bring projects together. We share what they're doing, what they're building, and we get the information out to the community. And we're just happy that this space has lasted as long as it has. I was doing some brainstorming, and we started this back in February. So, we're coming up on almost a year of doing live and in person, which is pretty awesome. So with that, we're here every Thursday night at 9:00 on Twitter, and we hope to see you guys all come back and check out who we have on next week, which is Project X, and we are capping him at 2 hours. Just a heads up. Hey, have a good night, everyone.
2.5, maybe.
Oh, you're pushing it. Hey, I appreciate.
Peace out.
Have a great night.
Thanks for letting me talk. You guys all have a good night.
You too, Andy. Thanks, Mario.
I'll see you guys next week, man.